Every gig, one girl will be shouting, "Sai! Sai! Sai!"
Along has quite a bit of fans which till date are very loyal.
Because of my young looks.
And this is the first time I'm meeting Synty, okay? She comes in, half-shaved head and
In my 20s, I was a wild child. Like a wild child. Like unstoppable. Like
with Porsche with no brakes. But one guy just keeps on giving Synty the drink. Ma'am, for you. Ma'am, for you.
I'm the unspoken teacher to speak.
Look, I speak.
Yeah.
I have 40.
I tried picking up the violin once. It sounds like a cat crying. I'm like, what? Well, is this how?
There is an instrument called sarangi. They play with the place underneath your fingernails.
I was so stubborn. I said, no, I will never play Bollywood songs.
Oh my god. You completely got that wrong.
Gazua kapilla, em gazula lampada. Gazua kapilla, em gazula lampada. Gazua kapilla, em gazula lampada. Niche
Hi guys, my name is Synty and I'm the vocalist of Threeory.
I'm Sai, the violinist of the band.
And I'm along. I play the guitars.
Welcome to
Threeory Talks, episode 3.
Episode 3?
So last time I was with Tarun here, we've been talking more about how the band formed, how everybody added to the band. So I want you to tell the viewers about your perspective of everything.
I came to Hyderabad and I was playing a few gigs here and there. And I didn't know them and I've met them at a gig where it was just an impromptu gig. Like we didn't prepare what songs, what scale, nothing. We just like
Yes,
met
yes,
up
I remember
on
that
that
gig,
gig.
yeah.
And we played a show and Mark, the previous keyboardist, he was like, why don't you join the band? And I'm like, okay, why not? Anyways, I don't have a band. I'm just doing freelancing, so why not? Let me try it out. And then before that, me and Along had a gig at Hard Rock. And that's
yeah.
how I know Along.
Gig of all gigs.
Yeah. And that's how I pulled Along into this chaotic situation. But yeah, glad we could do this.
Mine was crazy. I think a lot of people don't know that I used to be a research scholar, believe it or not. Yeah, I passed out from HCU. I did my master's, and then I did a lot of odd jobs here and there. And
Like which companies?
I used to be a what do you call it? Poker support guy. Yeah, I used to work for a poker company. Yeah, I used to work for a team called Party Gaming. So my job was to talk to people and motivate them to play more. So it was a lot of fun actually. Yeah. Then I also joined Deloitte. That was my stint with corporate life. Yeah. Then I had the bright idea of doing a PhD.
PhD.
So I joined EFLU as a research scholar for cultural studies. And we all know how that went. I lasted about 6 months. And yeah, that was a really bad phase in my life. I quit my studies, I quit my job. I wasn't doing anything. So I joined this tiny music school in high-tech city. It was called Soundcraft, if you remember. Tiny music school. So I was there when these guys found me.
I know about you guys after coming into the band and the journey. I know everything about that. But I want to know what was like back in your hometown when you guys started music. What was your journey like?
Yeah, I think for me, my biggest influence was church and school. Going to church every Sunday was a must. So I think we have like choirs in the church, like mandatory. You have choir sing. You have to sing like 2-3 hymns every service. So that's how I got into singing and school also. But I don't know how I like thought of taking this up as a profession professionally. But I remember as a kid, I still remember there was a question in. Do you remember we used to have slam books?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So in
That
that,
was
there was a question which said, "What
so
is your
90s
aim in life?"
kids.
Yeah, what is your aim in life? And I remember the first thing I wrote was a singer, and and I'm here. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. I think I manifested it as a kid, and yeah, school, mostly school and church. Yeah,
Nice, interesting.
and I picked up a few instruments like piano. Went for a couple of classes, got a couple of grades. I don't remember now.
Piano? You played the piano?
Yeah, I went for classes and stuff like that.
So I'll tell you this experience, okay? So first time that a gig was done, and this is the first time I'm meeting Synty, okay? So there was a resort we were jamming. Okay, it was a nice resort kind of a setup. So Mark was like, I have a singer. She's from Nagaland, and she sings very beautiful. So we have to actually jam. So it was a resort kind of setup. We were chilling also, we were jamming also. That kind of a setup. So she comes in like crazy, like half-shaved head and
Red hair.
red hair and half-shaved head and a cross. Some designs with the half-shaved head.
I also met her like that.
Yeah. So she started.
We have
that
a
phase.
we have a crazy picture also.
Yeah.
I met her during that phase only.
So she started, and Mark was a little busy, and she came directly to the keyboard and started playing chords. And then I started jamming.
Impromptu.
Yeah, impromptu. She was singing and playing this thing, and I was jamming. And instantly we guys logged. She's like, "Oh wow, it's very nice." And I was like, "Wow, you sing
Did you know how
beautiful."
to play big chords?
No, yeah.
Flat
kind of.
13.
Oh no, all
Yeah.
that Jesus, no.
Just kidding.
So
Jesus.
Yeah.
she was playing quite good, and she was playing very confidently. Like she's used to playing keyboard.
And a little bit of guitar. Guitar I still try and play from time to time.
Just your fingernails.
Yeah, when I do my nails, I can't play. But yeah, I think I would love to leave all the instruments to all the instrument players and just relax and sing.
Now, Alam, you tell me.
So I started, the first time it really caught my interest was in Sunday school. I was about 8 years old, I remember. I had gone to Sunday school. And we have our usual worship bands. So I was just a kid that time. I went into the room and they were playing really loud. And I think that's what really caught my attention first, the volume. It was really, really loud. It was really upbeat. And I thought that's what I want to do in my life. I want to be on stage. Yeah, so like I was saying, I nagged. And my mom bought me a small baby guitar. I think she paid 400 rupees for it, if I remember correctly, at that time. And she was like, "That's it. You have your guitar. Don't ask me anything more. You're going to play this for the rest of your life." The guitar was this big. It had about 12 frets. That's how I started. Then, a lot of church influences from the church. Played a lot of gospel songs. That's when I started playing, learning. I think must have been early 90s. Is probably when I started playing. But I've always had a, what do you call it? Like a love-hate relationship with the guitar. If you understand what I mean.
I know, I get it.
There were times when you feel like this is your best companion. You don't need anyone else. You can take care of all your problems. There are times when you feel like it's your worst enemy. You can't do anything with it. You want to give up. So I had that kind of a relationship with the guitar. So it was always off and on. It wasn't like you. I think you had a very disciplined study of the instrument. And I'd go for classes for 2 months, and I'd stop. Then I'd pick up from friends. Then I'd find a new music teacher, find something else that interests me. And also, I grew up in Shillong. So in Shillong, the live music scene was big at that time. Big.
I know.
And so a lot of
In
free
Northeast,
concerts.
I know. I mean, in India, Northeast has also a big music
So
scene.
those days, every evening, we'd have free concerts. There'd just be a open ground, some band would come set up and start playing. You could just walk in and they wouldn't charge you anything. So that's like that's where I got really inspired to seeing all those great people playing, and yeah, 90s music usually glam rock. If anyone ever listens to it, I don't think anyone listens to glam rock. You know, bands like Motley Crue, Def Leppard, Poison,
I listen to
Boston.
them. Yes.
So these are the bands that I grew up listening to, and these bands, you know, they may have cheesy lyrics and all, but they had great guitar players. I mean, the guitarists were always amazing in these bands. You know, that like real fast shredding and stuff like that. So that really, you know, fascinated me.
I was wondering why like so many musicians come from big states particularly. Is there a particular reason why the scene is so mature over there and you find so many musicians, so many independent bands even?
But I agree, there are a lot of musicians coming out from the Northeast. I'm not very sure, but I think it has something to do with the Western influence that we have there. The Northeast is heavily influenced, at least musically, by the Western music scene. Right?
Yeah, I think so.
So everyone listens to English music, as you say. It's only recently that there's been a little focus on regional music, but like even the metal scene. So that was really big in the Northeast at that time.
Yeah, times are changing slowly. People, different cities are trying to adapt, but still, I feel. See, if you take whole India, there is, for bands, there are one or two festivals. One or two festivals, that too, which doesn't happen very promptly every year. But if you take Northeast, there is Hornbill Festival.
Yeah, that
There is
happens every year.
Arunachal Ka Zero Festival,
Yeah.
which happens every year, and it's amazing. It's like the gathering over there for music and culture. It's amazing there.
Yeah, but I would also disagree. You know, it's not always like that. See, these are two very well-known festivals, Zero and Hornbill. But there are not too many if you leave these out.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say we have a lot of platform to perform and all that. But
So for rest
Yeah,
of
that's
India,
why, like, the main reason for me moving here is because we don't have that much of a platform. And maybe it happens during season time, as you say. It's seasonal. It's not like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
here
correct.
we have, at least we have, first of all, alcohol is not legal over there in Nagaland, at least, yeah. So at least here we have pubs and
Nagaland
clubs.
is a dry state.
yeah, it's a dry state. Still.
Still. So here we have all kinds of clubs and pubs and venues where we can perform all throughout the year. There we don't have. We just have all these concerts and events, which we don't know when it'll happen, you know, when it'll not happen. So the whole purpose why I moved here was because I wanted to do this like on a full time. Yeah.
You know, my Guruji, Ashok Gurjale sir. So I'm his first student. So how it all happened is, my Guruji was my dad's close friend from a very long time. So my Guruji's brothers and my dads, they were all growing up together. We were from the same community in Hyderabad. So my sir was doing a marketing gig in Chennai. So he wanted to move to Hyderabad and take up teaching as his profession. So my father, in our house, we gave the terrace up for violin school. So he nicely arranged violin school, and he's like, why don't I pick you up as a first student? Why don't you come? I was 4 years old that time, 4 to 5, between 4 to 5 years. So this is back in 97. So he's like, why don't you start? Then my mom and dad were very excited. Please go ahead, okay? Because I didn't learn with the intention of learning. I just started it like that. This was before my kindergarten and all. So it was equally important like school. So it was a disciplined way of how routine. Like morning 5 o'clock we used to go to violin school. Come back 9 o'clock we used to go to school. Come back again 3:34 we are supposed to go to the class again, and by 7 we are free. So this routine went on for a long time. But my inspiration for taking this as a full-time gig is I grew up listening to authentic orthodox Carnatic classical music. Um, this was happening till my college, but that's when I discovered acts like Yanni, all these things. After discovering this, then I started exploring bands, like classic rock bands, like Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, Lynyrd Skynyrd, ZZ Top, proper 70s rock. Yeah. So that's when I thought, Arey, I'm a musician, but I want that kind of. I want to play that kind of music. So I want to mix and match Carnatic with that. That was not my idea at first, but when Threeory started, no, we were the only band who had violinist in a band,
Yes.
and doing a fusion of Carnatic with this thing back then back then when we started the band. So that was my
That's
journey
my
and
first
inspiration. Yeah.
experience with Carnatic music
Yeah.
for me.
Okay.
Same.
Because I always thought I'll compose English songs, I'll play English songs, I'll die playing English songs. This is what I always thought.
But yeah, with the times we change, we have to adapt so many things.
And I'm glad with how things.
Yeah, because
are
you
going.
learn a lot. Like you evolve.
true,
Like
that's
you
true.
cannot just be stuck in one place. You have to eventually evolve somewhere.
I tell that to people all the time. Listen to everything.
Yeah.
You cannot say I listen only to this and I don't listen to this.
Yeah,
Correct,
yes.
correct.
Do you remember this?
There's something
I
to
had
learn
a
from
fight
everything.
with the band in the beginning when we were not 9. I think we were just 4 or 5. I was so stubborn. I said, no, I will never play Bollywood songs. I said, I will never sing Bollywood songs. And here I am doing that more than English songs now.
Yeah,
And I enjoy it as well. So it's a new language, so why not?
Yeah.
Like,
and crazy thing is, you picked up few Telugu songs which are like we never
Yeah,
expected
yeah.
that, but that
no,
happened.
it's fun.
And
It's fun learning a new language. I love learning new language. I can speak and understand Telugu
Yes,
now.
yes.
And I can understand a little bit of Malayalam here and there. I can, speak Hindi, broken Hindi here. And I love picking up new languages. So I'm like, why can't I do this in music as well?
You have a knack for
Yeah,
language. Because I studied French for 2 years and I learned nothing. I learned to say je m'appelle. That's the only thing I learned in 2 years.
Crazy.
I kind of really liked how Along takes about the instrumentation and puts the arrangements and things. So I just wanted to know, how is it between you guys, the three of you, particularly when you guys jam, like what sort of influence do each of you have on the other person when it comes to arranging things?
Yeah, I think all of us have our own ideas. We're 9 people, first of all.
Correct.
Everybody has different ideas. And usually it's just like time waste, okay? We're just wasting each other's time.
Yeah, sometimes it's
So,
great.
yeah.
Sometimes it's, this is
like-
saying too many cooks.
Correct. So
that also
I think if somebody has an idea and speaks out at that point, I think that idea goes first. I feel, and then slowly, like everybody puts their ideas. I don't have a lot of ideas like this, guys. I just I contribute by putting mashups together. I think I'm very good at putting mashups and medleys together. I think that's my forte.
I'd agree.
What about?
Yeah, when it comes to instrumental, we started actually doing Bollywood stuff first. More than Telugu, we did Bollywood and English. Even the instrumentals were English, what we started. Because we used to perform in 5-star hotels and all. So I picked up a lot of, which was very new to me. And in the same time, it was very new to people also.
Yeah, we used the only instrumental, remember?
Yes.
In
Yeah.
Third Cup.
There were so many gigs we 3 played, and there are few gigs when me and Synty played with a laptop. Imagine a lead instrument and a lead singer. Lead singer performing without any backing. It's only laptop playing tracks, and we doing gigs like that. So yeah, so instrumental when it comes to arranging the song, I usually don't pick the songs, okay, from starting. I don't pick the song. I just, take suggestions from you guys. This song, Synty, is like Game of Thrones, you have to do this, which is amazing.
Yeah.
And
Which
this is a big
working
hit.
for more than 10 years now.
And, Mark came up with Roja.
Yeah.
The Roja theme, what we usually do. So he came up with that. So I don't really choose songs. but I try to.
You take suggestions and
I take suggestions, but my main thing is trying to create a good solo part or a BGM part. That's where I want to
Because that's where you're supposed to focus also.
yeah,
right?
focus also.
Playing the
And
solos.
yeah, that's what when coming to arrangement and all. So if I have a small idea, I like the way you guys see the big picture and take it to that level. I don't really cannot see that level because I see from my violin perspective and how the song is comfortable to me and how the song is comfortable to people to hear. But making the song, I like the journey of that.
and the unspoken teacher, please speak.
But I should speak.
Yeah.
I enjoy teaching. I've had a few years of experience doing that, and I enjoyed my time in the music school. So I taught a lot of people. I've taught people from starting from 5 years old to 55-year-old students. So, and it's a satisfying job. It's what I thought. So, anyway, when you say me taking over arrangements in the band, I don't think there's a lot of truth to that. So I come up with what I know. My problem is I don't know how to play the drums. That's one thing. I don't know how to play the keyboards. So it's difficult for me to visualize an entire piece with everything. So what I do is I focus on my part. I come up with a chord that sounds good with the song, and I play my progression. And then these guys, they build on that and take it further. So that's how it usually works. I come up with something simple, and then these guys tweak here and there and make it interesting. But I do a very small part of the
Don't be
arrangements.
so humble, yeah.
Yeah, that's Along being so humble. And apart from this, he's an unspoken teacher of the band. He's teaching 3 people in the band how to play guitar. So that is there because
Nobody pays me.
You get paid enough.
Pick up a very basic version of playing the guitar. It doesn't take a lot of time. It's easy to pick up a few chords and play along and strum along to a few songs and all. That's easy. But see, everybody's going to say the guitar. I'm going to say the guitar is the easiest and also the hardest is what I believe.
I think the keyboards, the piano. I think it is an easy instrument for me. I feel it. Guitar too, but I think piano. And
to start off with.
And the hardest would be, I think, the violin or the sitar, both. Because I've tried putting my fingers on the sitar especially. Oh my God, it hurts. It hurts, like one note, and it's like, how do you do this? Irfan has cuts on his... I mean, all sitarists have, but I can literally see the cuts, and he's in pain sometimes when he plays, and I'm like, how do you do that?
And he plays 5-6 note bends, like really big bends.
So I'm just scared to even try and put my finger on that instrument.
Not just 5-6 notes, bro. I've seen him play
Octave
whole
to
scale.
octave.
Whole scale, like a whole scale. So yeah, for me, I feel every instrument is hard in its own way till you
I'm gonna cut you there before you go to
okay.
even violin. I tried picking up the violin once. It sounds like a cat crying. I'm like, what? Well, is this how am I gonna do this? No, it's like if the violin and the sitar. For me,
I think it's
very
really
difficult.
frustrating.
Very difficult.
Yeah, for me, see, every instrument is harder because I started picking up guitar right now. So I feel that is it'll take a lot of strength from the hand more than violin. Violin is a very soft instrument and it's a very gliding instrument.
That's what you think.
Yeah, no, that's what. Yeah. So, but I feel the hardest instruments are Indian instruments. Violin is not an Indian instrument. Hardest, I agree with Synty. I see cuts with Irfan, and there is an instrument called sarangi. Okay, they play with the place underneath your fingernails.
Oh, no way.
Okay, and I've known few sarangi players. I've worked with few sarangi players also, and they play it's like an inverted violin kind of instrument. So So they play like this with
I'm
the
just getting
I
chills
know.
listening
Yeah,
to
so
it.
You have to get a tetanus shot every time you play this.
no, those are gut strings. Those are made from whale intestines, goat intestines, and all.
Good.
Yeah, gut strings. So the string is like this, and you play, you rub your finger like that, and they have a permanent scoop, permanent scoop under their nails. Okay, sometimes when they practice so hard or practice, I mean, play big shows like 3 hours, I've seen people. I mean, the fingernail
Coming
comes
out?
out like this,
Oh,
the
no.
whole nail.
Okay, next. This
becoming
is
like
very
a
deep.
horror podcast. So we should stop there.
No, okay.
So I feel Indian
PG.
instruments are little tougher, but it's I mean beautifully
That's how.
Yeah.
created. But like sitar, sarangi, and tabla also. Well, when Pawan when the sound is not good and Pawan sir plays hard and he's not able to hear his in-ears and all, I've seen blisters
I know.
on the hand.
Yeah.
And it's the same way with guitar also, but guitar is more flat this thing, but this requires a lot of
Guitar depends a lot on the setup.
setup. Yeah,
You get the action right.
yeah. So yeah, I feel easiest instrument. I mean, I don't think so. Any instrument is that easy to pick up, but the same way, hardest are one of the.
Maybe the triangle.
Yeah, I think that would be the easiest.
Synty, you can probably talk about because I've seen you kind of being an introvert most of the time.
Oh my God! You completely got that wrong.
I haven't even seen us socialize at all. Every time after like,
Bro, I'll tell you what.
Well, you don't know
I
how
think
wrong you are.
no. I'm at that age where like my social battery is always down because I like in my 20s.
Right now, about 10
See,
years
I don't
back,
know
the
how.
thing is
I'm quite old now. In my 20s, I was a wild child, like a wild child, like unstoppable. Like I would do everything and anything
Like with
possible.
Porsche
but
with no
I think
brakes.
right now I'm just. I'm not joking. Right now, I think I'm just slowing down a little bit, taking life a little on the slower, slow and steady pace. So that's why I've moved to being
Midlife.
wild child to like shy. Not shy. Shy is not the word, but like kind of laid back. Kind of laid back.
From your experience being the front woman of a band that has so many eyes on you, has so much pressure on you to perform even when you're not feeling at your best. How does that feel like? What does that take?
Yeah, so the other day I was talking to Along. I don't know if he remembers this conversation, or Imti or Along, I don't remember. But I was telling him, sometimes I get up on stage and I forget that I'm on stage. I feel like I'm at home. And then I do all this like, I get very comfortable on stage. I forget that there are people around me. Most of the time I'm in my own zone because I think I've gotten used to being on stage a lot, and that has become like my world. I don't care like who's there, who's not there. It's just like I'm in my space.
You're comfortable on
I'm
stage.
like cut off from everyone, like I'm in that zone. So I'm very comfortable that way on stage, like any stage, any stage. Yeah, I think when I first started, when we used to play in 5-star hotels, this was about 10 years back, 9-10 years back. When we just started, I used to be reluctant of standing up and singing. Like I would want to sit and stand because I was still getting used to the stages. But I think
They had a rule. These
they
places.
were like, no, you have to get up,
stand.
you have to stand up and sing. And maybe that's also another way how I got more confidence.
You guys feel really bad for Synty those days. She had to stand for 3 hours.
3 hours
And
straight.
again, the manager just wouldn't let her give her a break.
But now I'm like 2 hours of standing, 2.5 hours of standing. It's become like my comfort zone, like in heels for 2-3 hours. It's just like,
I'll come to crushes first.
or just talk about one. That's okay.
Yeah,
Even if
just
you
talk
don't want to
about
answer everything.
When I was
we
in
can choose
Deloitte,
one.
do you know Yana Gupta?
How
Yeah.
would I know?
Yana Gupta,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
actress, she did that very famous song where she pours beard on her leg. What's the song?
Maybe I was too young.
Don't know the song, but I know Yana Gupta.
This song. Babuji, I think that's the one.
Okay, I know that song also.
Anyway, Yana Gupta was one of the. So I had enrolled to participate in a small musical show in Deloitte. So there was instrumental pieces. So Yana Gupta was the celebrity judge there. So I went up, I did my thing on stage, and I walked off the stage. So Yana Gupta actually, she took the microphone. She called me back on stage, and she had a lot of nice things to say. And I've always been a very big fan of Yana Gupta. That's all. I won't go into detail. But yeah.
Childhood inspirations, I had so many, like I said, all these bands, Led Zeppelin and Pink Floyd come as inspirations for me. Because mostly Led Zeppelin, I would say Led Zeppelin because...
You got the let out.
Yeah. I let it out, and Led Zeppelin and B.B. King were the... I used to listen to them in the iPod like continuously. I had their discographies. So, and that's when I was actually trying to come into a band. So I wanted to do all this. So that's about my childhood inspirations. The schooling, I played... I danced every year. I used to be a dancer in school.
Really?
Yeah, every year.
I didn't know that.
I've been there, done
I
that.
didn't see that in Threeory.
So dance is something which I loved in childhood. So that was going on, filmy dance, school dance, doing couple dances.
So
all
you
those
participated
small,
on
small.
stage.
Yes. I
Solo
still
dances
have.
and all that.
I still have photos and all those things. Yeah, hopefully I'll find those. Yeah, but my mom keeps every archive of that thing. So I used to dance a lot, and coming to college and all, I started playing guitar. Okay, guitar I started through YouTube, completely through YouTube. So when I was in college, we didn't meet, and this band was not there and all. So I used to play basic 4 chords, chords, and sing all these Telugu songs. Okay, it's where few of my crushes were sitting in the classroom. Class was done, and I was playing only for them. That was one thing, and playing in the college bus. Playing in the college bus was fun, bro. In the bus, when the bus was moving. So I used to play violin also. I used to play guitar also. But everybody were thinking I was playing, out of my interest, out of my passion. But I was really there to impress. I was really playing to impress there.
You floored everyone.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have any interesting stories like this, guys. Okay, like for me, I think if we go to inspiration, my biggest inspirations when I was a kid was Celine Dion and Mariah Carey. And we used to have these prayer meetings at home every evening. And they would always want me to sing a song. And I'd be like belting all these songs as if I know how to sing. Like being like the fashionista. Like
Celine Dion songs?
Celine Dion
During
and
your prayer
Mariah Carey.
meetings?
Yeah, I'm not joking. It's not even a gospel song. They would want me to sing a special song by Synty. Special song by Synty every evening, and I would do all this, all these songs that I could. And that was my childhood. And I had different phases in my life. Childhood was that. Teenager, I was a tomboy. I was like a boy. I never had like long hair. I always had like haircut like along. I'm not joking. And
I know, I'm not surprised.
yeah, and I listened to a lot of Linkin Park, Eminem. I was in that phase, and I think after that, like all my life, like my music inspiration kept changing. Like now it's like a mix of, it's chaotic. It's a mix of everything from like Sabrina Carpenter. One minute it's Kendrick Lamar, and 1 minute it's like Adele. So it just kept changing for me. So inspiration was never the same. Just like it depends on the mood actually. Yeah.
What was the first conversation like with your parents when you told them you wanted to do music full time?
My mom freaked out. My mom was like, this is not going to feed you. Music is not going to feed you. It's what my mom always told me. Keep it as a hobby. But mom, proved you wrong.
Yeah, for me, I was always into singing. They knew that, but they never thought I would take this up as a profession full time. Like on the side is fine, like as I said, like seasonal back home. But when I wanted to move to Hyderabad to do this solely, is when like things weren't going right for my me and my family. My mom and dad just stopped speaking to me for about a month, like literally stopped speaking to me because they thought that I was not responsible enough to, leave home and go do something on my own. I was not so matured enough yet. I was still very young. So I think, yeah, but I think now they're very proud of me. They're very proud of what I do. I've become so independent. And yeah, I think that was the best decision that I could do. And they're very proud of the decision that I made, I think, now. Yeah.
Even though my parents pushed me to learn music and this thing, of course, like every Indian parent, they had their own doubts. And we come from a very lower middle class background, so they were too much tensed, worried about future and all. So it's when I've done with my studies and all, I told them, see, that is not my cup of tea. I actually want to do music, and if I actually start off now, it's better because if I actually go do a job and transition, that won't happen with me. So instead of going to the first job and all, I said, see, this will, because live performance was always there from my childhood.
Is this question that comes up in every single creative field, that is creativity is something that you kind of always have within you? Or
No, I don't think you're born with creativity.
Yes.
I really find it hard to believe.
Slowly,
If you have your tools and your trades and your knowledge in the right place, I think
Yeah.
creativity is bound to flow.
Yeah, but I can tell a lot about creativity block. That is a very biggest thing, and
Yeah, that's a bigger topic.
so yeah, I want to go sit in the studio, start something, and like, okay, nothing is coming out.
I've been stuck for days.
For me, I have like an escape from music creatively. When I, like, most of the time, I'm not like creative in music. I just come and do whatever is meant to be done. I don't put a lot of creativeness into it. I have another side of my creativity where I spend a lot of time is I also run a online clothing store. So a lot of I keep myself creatively busy over there as well. So like, it works
Yeah.
out. It works out.
We've all seen that. Yeah, it is very creative. You should check it out. It's called what?
It's
Bumblebee.
called Bumblebee. Yeah, Bumblebee.
thrift store.
how do you keep egos in check in a brand that's that big? What do you guys have a process, crack the code for it?
Punch. Just kidding.
Egos, we all have, but none of us have like such
Unbearable
big,
egos,
yeah.
no?
We can kind of take a little bit of everybody's egos because they're not as bad as
That's what I
how
always
we
say.
think.
People in a band, people in my band are good people. Is
Yeah.
what I think.
Yeah.
They're all very patient. They're all very
Understanding.
understanding.
And very right amount of ego where what exactly needed is there. Which actually helps the band. So
Particular example.
see, like a few things, like I've already spoke about this in the first episode. Like we are few things we are very stubborn on that. Like people outside people or the event organizers or the sound guys think that these guys are
Too high
too
up
proud,
in
too
the-
egoistic. But we want that equipment. We want that equipment. We don't want to mess around with equipment we
Yeah,
we
because
didn't
at
ask.
the end of the day, it's your show. It's
Correct.
our show as well, but it's your show. If you want things to go well with you, you have to, cater to what we need for,
this is-
for all of us, not just for us. This is not just because we want it. No, for the
Yeah.
show to go well.
Because
So
we
that
know
kind of
we know
ego-
in and out about this
Yeah.
how this works. People doesn't have idea about how this works. So this is one example of some things, but
Also,
yeah.
Also, I want to talk about Irfan. fun the way he's an amazingly talented musician, a third generation sitar player. And there are many times in the band where many songs we just ask him to sit out, not participate and sit out because the sound doesn't really require a sitar bit. And he's such a sweet guy. Yeah, really. He's never had a problem with
Not playing
not
a
playing,
song.
not participating. He's always like, you guys decide. You tell me where to play, I will play.
Yeah.
It really helps keep us together. Yeah.
What are some really wild stage malfunction stories?
Oh my
There are
God!
so many.
You know, when I was on when I was coming here, I was thinking about this question is going to come up somehow, and I have one incident. Last year when we were touring US, I think it was the first gig. Okay, so I have my front two teeth, they're veneers. Okay. And this was we were on tour for 2 months. So this is the first gig of the
Seattle.
tour. My God. Okay, I didn't realize the mic stand was uneven. I went to grab the mic and I stepped on the mic stand. The mic directly came and hit my tooth. And I didn't realize it till then. When after the gig, my tooth was one tooth was loose, and the veneers came off. And I'm like, now what to do? And to get a doctor's appointment in the US is impossible, first of all. And even if you get the emergency
Very, very
appointment,
expensive.
you will have to spend a lot of money, which I was not ready to. Yeah, that was really, really traumatizing because I had 2 more months to go.
Yeah.
And I could even go back to India to fix and come back.
I remember you got some temporary glue to.
From DoorDash, ordered some. It's like a dental cement which you temporarily fix. So every week I was like pasting it and pasting.
So tooth on, tooth off.
Tooth off.
Tooth on, tooth
Yeah,
off.
that was really traumatizing for me. Yeah, I'll never forget that. I think.
Your
But I came
experience?
back and fixed it.
You all know that my worst experience ever was falling down in the swimming pool.
Yeah,
These guys say, oh, this is a
I
long
told
time
him.
ago,
I
long
told
time
him,
ago.
Along, watch out, watch
Yeah,
out.
she was telling, I was there, she was telling along.
Just
Yeah,
watch out.
it's a private setup. It's in a house. Okay, that is not a pool also actually. It's
Yeah,
a
it's
puddle of water with plants floating around.
But pretty deep.
Walking,
Yeah, pretty deep.
Yeah. Walking way on that, like stone walking way on that.
And there was
that's
water like here and there, I think, no?
Yeah.
I don't
See, what happened is I
remember.
saw the client, and somebody told me to go get the client to figure out the payments and all that. And the client was moving away.
And we didn't have a manager then, so
Yeah.
we had to do
So I had to
everything on
quickly
our
rush
own.
and try. I was trying to get his attention when I
That really caught his attention.
So I told everybody, look, I'm going home.
You guys stayed the
I don't know what you guys are doing. I'm going home. I packed up and I left.
Crazy of sorts,
Yeah.
like a big malfunction or something. It's a big celebrity show. So soundcheck is done. I was okay. We had only 15 minutes of gap for the soundcheck and show. So what happens is, this 15 minutes we were not supposed to pack the instruments because it's very quick. There's no time to
Unpack and stuff.
unpack and unpack. No, that was not technically possible. So what we did was just finish the sound check, kept our instruments there, and we left. Okay, we were told that there's going to be some speeches, and after that introduction of the band, and we go about the show. But what actually happened was, after we setting up the stage, there were 15 dancers squeezing in that spot and dancing. So one of the guy put his leg on my violin box, and I kept my violin in the box, but ready to grab position. Okay, so that guy stamped on it, and my violin is a little different violin. So it's something holds it here.
attaches to your side, no?
Yeah, so, and everything is free. My neck is free. So that kind of violin, and this is the important part of the violin. Without that, I cannot hold the violin and play because it's not.
Support.
There's
It's
no
not.
support from anywhere.
Yeah, because I cannot put my chin. There is nothing there near my chin. So that thing broke.
Oh.
just before the show.
Yeah, I
Just
think I
before
kind
the
of
show.
remember
Yeah,
this,
yeah. Just before the show. I think it's GMR Arena somewhere. Yeah. So just 15 minutes is there to start the show, and this happened. But Guru the Savior, he's like, sir, don't worry. For now, we'll fix it with some hard glue.
Temporary.
Are there any like subgroups within the band itself? Like, are few people closer to the other people? You guys tend to hang out with the same people again and again.
Yeah, I think all of us have,
Subgroups.
yeah, like say three of us. Then say me, Along, and Imti. Then say me and Irfan.
Me and Sai.
Me, Irfan, and
Me
Imti.
and
Then
Synty.
Sai and Along and Tarun. Everybody has their own.
We have our own personal relationships.
Yeah, and
Then
that.
Pawan and Irfan and
yeah.
Imti, they have one group. Akhil is everywhere.
No, that actually helps
Yeah, yeah.
to
It's not
move
like
things forward quickly also.
yeah, it's not like we're like, oh, no, that's not the
Not
vibe.
like bitching, but yeah.
But like we just like have different things to talk about with different people. What I talk to them, I cannot talk to them. Different topics, different
For that
people.
matter, that's like schizophrenia, no? They say everyone in this world has schizophrenia. Everybody.
Yeah.
You
We
don't
have
talk to your
different
mom the way you talk to me.
personalities. Correct.
It's all right to be a little schizophrenic.
A little
To
bit.
have, it's always okay to have subgroups and which makes things a lot easier to explain also. So if there is something important to be explained, I'll take care of I'll talk to Along.
Yeah.
Pawan will be like, I'll talk to Irfan, don't worry. So it's like that. Akhil and Synty,
Word moves around faster.
Yeah.
And
Things
more
get a lot
understanding.
easier actually this way. No?
Yeah. Sometimes if somebody has something harsh to say, that person is not going to tell you. That person will tell the other person, please convey this message to that person in a lighter way.
Finally, that person will tell to Along, and Along will get upset. Why are you telling me?
Talking about Synty's showmanship, Synty, how frequently do you get hit on by fans?
See, I think the new people, like
Come on,
new,
now's your
new-
chance.
Hey, wait, let me speak. New people who see us for the first time, they don't know that I've been doing this for a while. But I think the people who know me from like at least 9-10 years, who keep coming to our show, they know I'm quite old enough. So so I think they stopped hitting on me. Just kidding, but yeah, I don't get hit on by a lot of people because I think they think that there's like 9 people, like 8 boys, like with me who are ready to, be like, no, we can't.
Just out of reach
Yeah,
type.
yeah. I think
Only the show is taken care by the organizers or whatever, but the bar is completely taken care by the locals there. So that is a situation which goes on there. So before sound check, I mean after the show it's nothing like that, but before the sound check, this is a situation because the club times are running, these things are running. So we finish our sound check, but one guy just keeps on giving Synty the drink. He'll come all the way. We're just sitting there.
and
Like,
they haven't even gotten their drinks.
He's like, ma'am, for you.
Oh yeah.
Ma'am, for you. And his wife comes up behind and is like, she's telling, this is homemade. We made this at home. This cocktail, we made this at home. And we are offering you. And that guy is only giving to Synty. But yeah, later on, he understood his...
Yeah, he's like, okay, I'm
Spicy,
not gonna
yeah.
be getting anything, so bye.
Along has quite a bit of fans which till date are very loyal.
Yeah, it's because of my young looks.
Yeah, if you like ask any of us our age, nobody will be able to guess.
Yeah. I am 40.
Don't have to say it out loud.
I'm 40 and 84 months.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Saito. Every girl from for every gig, one girl will be shouting, Sai!
Yeah.
Sai! Sai! Irfan!
Yeah, we call him the heartbreak kid.
Yeah, that happens a lot, but no such crazy stories. Yeah, no such
But consistent screaming.
consistent screaming. till last gig, I was so happy. What happened? Which gig? Some club gig only we are doing. No,
Tabla.
yeah, tabla. Some group of girls were very
Into.
enthu. No, I wouldn't say enthu. No, they were so hyped up.
That's only.
after the gig.
That's only into.
So, no, after the gig, and they were too drunk. They lost control. Also, they were like after they wanted some song which we are not playing, which we won't play that also. They're shouting,
I know.
shouting.
I remember this.
So they're going towards Akhil. Sai, do this song. Like, this is the time I have to escape.
I remember this one time, not like he was not hitting on me, but there was this one crazy fellow. I think this was a college gig. He came with a marker and it's like, ma'am, but, autograph. I said, how? Where? Forehead. I said, no, I'm not doing forehead. It's like, then arms. Yeah, so we meet people meet all kinds of people, crazy people. I ended up giving the autograph in his arm, I think.
As a band, do for fun when you're not performing and you guys just go.
We can say it, no? We play poker.
We play poker.
A lot of poker. But just within the band.
Yeah, just
all the
us. We
band
don't
members,
like
just to
do
have fun.
other things.
And this is one hobby which everybody in the band likes.
Yeah.
And even the people who don't know how to play, they love to watch us.
Yeah. And I blame me for starting this.
How do you remember his first? I used to work for the poker company. Exactly.
Yeah, so it all started here when he started working for poker company.
Now we all work for
And
poker.
Collins, no, he's like, oh yeah, I influence people to play poker. Same thing here.
Who tends to win the most frequently?
It depends. Sometimes
Depends on days.
No, it's Irfan.
Yeah.
I've lost so much money with Irfan.
Even no, I would say consistently Along
yeah.
wins a lot because he's pro in that. Consistently we both lose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Synty loses the most, I can say.
Yeah, but end of the day, we're not playing for money,
Yeah.
so it's only play ships for fun.
Who's the most short-tempered person in the band? Who's the most dramatic? What's your go-to drink at a bar?
Oh, I'm the only one who drinks whiskey.
Sometimes I drink a nice cocktail, margarita.
Me, nothing really. I'll have a Diet Coke.
Who has the highest alcohol tolerance?
Yes.
Who has the least? Who drinks the most?
Tarun. Tarun, me.
Let's just say, since he's not here, let's just say Tarun.
Who forgets their parts / lyrics / lines the most on stage?
I think Stanley because he's new.
He's new.
Yeah.
Who ghosts people the most?
Like skipping
Yeah.
practices and stuff like that.
Yeah. Leaving people on red.
Yeah, Synty only. I'm like,
Who's the most misunderstood in the band?
Empty.
empty, man.
Empty.
Yeah.
If you had to pick one person to switch roles with in the band, who would it be?
Me?
Along.
Violin. Me, violin.
Me,
He's
guitar, I would love to play
Drums
guitar.
maybe. Tarun.
If you guys didn't end up pursuing music, what would you guys be doing for a living?
I think I'll be styling everybody I know. Personal stylist.
I would be teaching English literature in some college somewhere.
Come on.
I would be unreachable for everyone. I'd be in the mountains, having a small house, having my fire, that's it.
If you guys had to give your younger selves an advice, like your 18-year-old, 15-year-old selves an advice, what would it be? Simple and quick.
Keep believing.
Practice a lot more. You need it.
Buy gold.
Yeah.
Do you guys prefer group rehearsals or solo practices?
Group rehearsals.
Group.
Improvise on stage or stick to the arrangement?
Improvise on stage.
Improvise.
Stick.
Day jams or night jams?
Night jams.
Night.
Night.
Perfecting the same songs or working on new ones?
Working on new ones.
New ones?
Perfecting.
Who overanalyzes the setlist the most?
Along.
Me.
Who's the most likely to start a podcast of their own?
Sai.
Sai.
Who vanishes the first after the gig?
Synty.
Synty and Stanley.
Who among the three of you all has the weirdest playlist or songs in your playlist?
But I think it will be me.
For me, I think it's me because the things I have in my playlist, these guys can't even
Right.
imagine.
Exactly. And me, I think it's me.
What's one song that you secretly love but are too embarrassed to admit?
There's this Telugu song. Bang 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 bang. I love that song. It's very catchy, man.
Bangkok.
Yeah.
Crazy Frog. Dun, 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 dun.
Gazua kapilla, mem gazulalam kara. Gazua kapilla, mem gazulalam kara. Gazua kapilla, mem gazulalam kara. Niche sapalera.
What's the weirdest compliment you've ever gotten in your career as a musician?
I'll tell you, one guy comes up to me saying, "Bro, you're the best Veena player ever."
Your bass guitar was amazing. Yeah. And we didn't have a bass guitar at that time.
So that's all from our side, guys. Let's end it on this good note here before we start exposing ourselves a little bit more, right? And maybe a small. I would like to end with this: like, keep doing what makes you feel alive, even if it doesn't make sense. Just keep doing, and if you stay till the end, we're clearly interesting.
And if you haven't watched the previous 2 episodes, please do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Thanks for staying till the end. Hope you liked the show. Stay tuned for more content coming our way.
And please do subscribe for more content.
Yay.